Okay, hello. This is a mission, a night mission, almost a stealth mission. In Portugal, maybe tomorrow we will be on a complete martial law. Maybe we'll be, I believe, perhaps will be. So, movement will be neutralized and cities could be surrounded and so on. So, I want to get a reserve of vitamins and I want to get a little gasoline. So, in order to avoid the long lines of people and confusion that will certainly happen, and having the training to uh, live at night, this is a way of saying it, even with what could be considered my clearances, if we can call them so. It is maybe 3 near to 3 a.m. in the morning, in the night, and I am going. The streets are completely deserted. I have no fear, of course, of running into the police. If this was martial law, I would be advising. I'll not say advising. I would say to them where I would want to be, but we will never know in these times what kinds of power rise to the top. We never know. So, um, it is better to play it safe. Portugal is already in a state of quarantine. People are told not to leave their homes, but sadly, most people, uh, I guess, I will not say most, but a lot of people still didn't understand fully what this means and didn't understand fully the dangers. So, because today I went out to buy bread at um, 1 p.m. and there were almost people that were astonished of how I was protected. So, this is the bike in which I am going to go to the pharmacy, and as you can see, I will not use the helmet. It's a trade. I will not use the helmet tonight. I will use a beanie and this powerful headlamp so that people who look at me don't um, recognize my face, because now we run the risk of having people know that we have certain capabilities or certain training. Okay, see you at the end of this mission. Well, no guess. No guess, because I will tell you when I arrive home and after disinfection. Uh, but I wanted just to record. I wanted just to record, just to prove. These are signs that uh, tell us that public services are no longer receiving people. Pharmacies no longer have alcohol or masks or gel, disinfectant gel. Let me record a bit of my traveling, and a bike, using a bike and going through the sidewalks when the pavement is irregular. It's best to go in the sidewalks because we don't make any noise. Bikes are completely silent. I have seen perhaps 5 cars, uh, so it's all uh, deserted. See you later when I get home, which is not far from here. And that's it. So what happened? What happened is, well, when I got to the gas station to get my reserves, uh, I locked my bike, and a guy was a guy entered the gas station, pulled it up, and went to the post where the employee was um, on duty. So when I got maybe 30 feet from the guy, I hear that the guy isn't Portuguese and that he's talking Spanish or Italian, and that he had a chirurgical mask, not a N100 like me, and he was asking for donuts, and the clerk didn't understand him at first, and I thought, man, this guy here at this um, uh, hour of the morning, and I noticed that the car he had a Portuguese license, so I thought maybe it's a rented car, but I thought, man, if he's Spanish, he should not be here because Spanish in Spain is in complete lockdown. Or is he Italian? I don't think so. I think he was Spanish, but anyway, I thought, man, even with all my protective gloves and such, I didn't I didn't want to risk, so let me go home and went away. I had a jerry can, but it was for reserve. Uh, it doesn't pay risking um, uh, contagion or contamination. But I guess, man, well, are there people with the borders open? Are there people that are fleeing, or is he on quarantine here in some hotel? I thought it isn't worth it. So I went home. There were two young guys, speaking to two girls that were on a balcony on the national, on one of our national roads. Then there was two taxi drivers on service, um, an ambulance from the fire department went towards the south with a lot of speed. In the night, I I am home. I disinfected the door handles where I touched it. In the ATM, I used my gloves, uh, and that's it. But this kind of, and I got my vitamins. But a supply, a resupply. But I uh, don't want to risk. It's not the risk. It's also the because I have to go to my garden and so. But the work that we have to disinfect, to go to disinfect things. This camera is already a bit disinfected with alcohol. Uh, as I already told, pharmacies don't have alcohol, don't have masks, don't have hand gel and sanitizer. Um, and I guess that's it. And if I have one advice that I knew, but the when you use, many people today use for their flashlights, their cameras, and so they use rechargeable batteries. Lithium batteries, which are buy new, are better because when the cold comes, they don't lose their charge so quickly. I had to change my. I had a spare flashlight with two AA batteries, and I put them in the when the rechargeable battery